Hello and welcome to Unit 1 for English 1101 Introduction to Composition 1 course. Please refer to my course orientation video for a very elaborate description, more in-depth description of some of the tools that we have on our left here and some of the explanation on due dates and syllabus and concepts. That we'll be referring to. Also some more information about my office hours and who I am. For Unit 1, what I'd like you to do is please review the checklist I've included here. So here I have just a brief, I've also added the course orientation video here. It's also accessible on the left. The course checklist here should be an easy way for you to just make sure that you're completing each of the assignments throughout the week. Wednesday will always be our turn-in day, and Friday will always be our second turn-in day, especially if we're doing discussion boards. So Wednesday is for the initial post, and Friday is for the subsequent follow-up posts. The objectives for this class are going to stay the same, and I'd like to just keep referring to these as we continue throughout the course. For this very first week, I'd like you to add one slide to our Google slide deck that explains either what a rhetorical situation or what a discourse community is. And to do that, all you have to do is click on our Google slide and just do a little initial research. So it doesn't have to be inaccurate. I'm hoping kind of just pulling something from the web and including an embedded link would be fine. I'm adding a sort of summary of what you found and including that source is perfectly fine. And I'll make sure to comment upon those findings in our Unit 2. The core of this unit is actually to think about and assess your own reading and writing practices. And so to do that, I'd like you to click on each of these documents, which you'll open in a separate window, and allow you to think about and reflect upon some of those practices. After you do so, I'd like you to make one comment on our shared Padlet, and each one of you will have a goal that you're going to share based upon your findings for reading and writing. So for example, if I went through and I noticed that I have a lot of questions about revision, one of the things I'll post here to share with the class as a goal for the semester is to familiarize myself with revising practices. And you can add to this Padlet by clicking the plus button at the bottom right and just entering some of that information. The core of this particular introductory section for this course is to create an ePortfolio. And to do that, I'd like you to go to Google Sites and create a new site just for this class and to build out one page, portfolio page that is an introductory page. You can name it Introduction, you can name it About Me, include a few sentences about yourself, and also a picture. I have some instructions on how to build that out. And so please make sure to create a thread, a post with your particular profile page by Wednesday, and then to follow up by looking at 4 other students' profile pages and responding to those by Friday. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a great week.